Hello, my name is Bilosh. You watch my video, please? Oh, excuse me. Okay, that's better. Hey, fellas. All right. On today's video, I am going to be doing What? All right. We are doing the Valkurm Dynamis Dreamlands boss, Chris Christie. Looks like he had one too many Big Macs. What? Cirrate Christelle. Okay. So we're going to head over to Valkurm Dynamis. Take a look at the strategy here. So I'm thinking, you know, the Christelle has extremely bad breath, vampiric lash, vagrant. It's close, buddy. It's real close. Fragrant breath, miasmatic breath, putrid breath, and charm. Okay, so charm is going to be bad here. So that's why we are going to be implementing the old Puppetmaster. Get him out here. So I think that's going to be the go-to strategy. We're going to have the pup tank. Get him in there. He'll be doing it. The old clanker. All right, so what else do we got? We've got, so all the status effects are going to be gross, so make sure you bring plenty of oils to remove those. We're also going to be doing the odorless fungus, the absorbent moss, and the redolent root. So we're going to grab those 3 items, which I already have in my pants. I'm going to get those items, and that will also lock her breath and movement speed, fragrant breath, and reduce charm attempts, and vampiric lash. So it'll make the fight way easier. So that's what we're doing. You're also going to need to grab a Creeper's Juju. That will be the pop item. So let's head on over. But first, I will put a timestamp down below in the description if you want to skip right to the fight. And then let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about sex, baby. Is that TLC? Who is that? Who sings that song? Ace of Base. I don't even remember. Put it in the comments, buddy. Okay. We're going to look at the gear. I'm running the Puppetmaster. I'll be slash dancing for you and dollars. Give me a quarter. I'm going to run, we're going to be running the Melochunis. I don't know. They dropped from the T-Rex in Domain Invasion. We got the Turbo Animator. Turbo Man. All right, get to the job. Got some oils. You can got this from the NPC in Whitegate for 500 gillies. I'm running the Pantage. Oh, wait, is this even my set? Oh, this is my idle set. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Here, look at this. There, that's my set. Okay, that's better. All right, so we're running the Taj +1. You can check out Storming Sea. Get your sea dailies done. Then you can augment stuff. You know, go to the Wickles. Check it out. Right here on the Wickles. Artifact +1 augments. It's in there. Read it! We're running that. Got the Faith Torque, buddy. So hand to hand, +7. Got a video on the stream showing how to solo that. Got the Brutal and the Ether. Eel Ring. Yep, it's electric. It's electrifying. Grease? John Travolta? Alright, you got the Tobe. That comes from Dynamis. Dynamis. Hands. Destanus. Got some rings right there. Accuracy rings. Dynamis. Juno, maybe? I don't know. I'm helping. Put some haste on your waist. And then more +1 stuff. Perfect. Look at it. Look at it go. Okay. For the auto, right, we're going to be tanking. This is like my Paladin set. So you're like, hey, Chris, why are you running a Soul Soother head and a Valorage frame? Well, that way we can stack both physical defense and magical defense. So, you know, for the Bayako fight that I did solo, it was all physical defense. Was the winning combination there. Well, this is kind of like my general set. So we're running Optic Fiber. That's going to be huge, pal. It basically multiplies the effects of all your other attachments. Auto Repair Kit 4. Big money. So make sure you grab that. That way when you're using light maneuvers, your auto heals itself. So pretty good. I like to run the Galvanizer for counter. I'm running the Turbocharger for haste. We're going to be running some Strobe, buddy. We want the auto to have Inimity, so he's my tank. Clank the tank. Frank the tank. So we need Strobe. So that way when we use a fire maneuver, it will provoke. I have one more fire, so we're going to throw in some attack there. That way it does just a little bit more extra damage. Accelerator 2, so since he's a tank, I'm going to give him some evasion since I had a spot right here. I don't know, any other suggestions, let me know. But we got some evasion. And then these are huge, this is massive. You're going to want the armor plates. This is a physical damage reduction. So big. Makes the auto so tanky. And then, like I said before, we're using the head for magic defense. So this is going to be gold, Jerry. Okay. I got some of that in there and this in there. And then you can... One nice thing on the server is you can manage pup sets. So I actually have several sets set up. Set up. I have Tourette's. So here you go. You can do... I got the Paladin pup, the War, which was like the full defense. Then you have a Ranger pup, a Black Mage pup, White Mage. But if you want to save or load your sets, you would set up your automation and then type /pupset save and then whatever name you want. So I gave this one Paladin, and it saved underneath my files as like the Paladin setup. And then to load it, just pupset load, and then whatever you save it as, so Paladin. And so this would allow me to quickly change between the different attachments I have set up on the automation. Right, that way you can just, one button, it takes a few seconds for it to click into place. I guess I can show you real fast. But that way you don't have to like manually move in and out attachments from your frame. So let's we'll load up the warrior set, and you can see it says setting from attachment set, please wait. And if you're curious, you know, over on the wiki, go to add-ons, and this is where it has all the stuff. So, you know, you got your combined maps here. Somebody left a comment today asking how do you get the maps? Right here, friend! So click this, load it, you get the combined maps. Get the mini-map. This is just some of the stuff that I like to use. Tune, which changes to like a cell-shaded graphics. Blue sets. So you can also do this same feature with blue magic spells. So I have a set for my 75 blue, and then I also have a set for when I sub blue mage. So I just have 2 saved. And if you scroll down, there it is, pup set. So you click it, then you can launch it, and it's a nice feature. I likey. Me likey long time. Okay, what else? I'm going to be using the Aeonic Weapon skill. Shijin Spirals. So, pick that up. It's huge. I think Azuran Fist's probably hitting around like 1K, 1,200 on pup. On Monk, it's still it was hitting for like 2,500, so that's crazy. But Spiral. Oops. How do I navigate menus? I haven't a clue, sir. Look right here on the Wickles. Aeonic Weapon Skills. It'll show you what to do, how to do it. Alright, let's get in there. Okay, so there's a few other things to take note of before I get them all set up. Right, we're going to need the pieces. So I'll show you where to farm those weakening items. You know, if you... Chris Christie, you know, you'll need to grab these items, and each of these items drop from one of the NMs in the area. So the fungus, I think, drops from the fungar. The moss is a goob, and the root is... let's just look at it real fast. Whatever the fuck that is. Oh, it's a tree, that's right. Pronounce that, you get $1. But they're all time spawns. So everything that drops these items to weaken the boss, it's a time spawn. So you can farm them real easy. When we get inside, I marked it on the map, so you can see, and I'll talk a little bit about it. Okay. And then it is a good idea to make a macro if you want to use the items quickly. So I think last time I had the macro set up. This time I don't. Sucks to suck. But the macro should look something like, you know, item, and then you would type in redolent root and whatever it is. You know, you type the item, so it'd be /item space parentheses. That's not parentheses. What is this? Quotations. Then the item, quotation, and then T, wait 5. So waiting 5 between each of the items seems to work out pretty well. I'll do it manually this time, but last time I just used the macro and it worked really smooth. So that's the easiest way to get that done. Get that dumb? Okay. And then you'll need the pop item. So I got it in my inventory, I think. Let's take a look. I'm looking. Okay, it's in my other sack. I'm not prepared, sorry. Fail! Streamer. But I'm not streaming, I'm videoing. Fail videoer. Is it in my... hold on. It's in my sackle. I think it's in my sackle. No, it's in my case. I'm a head case. Okay, so we're going to need the odorless fungus, absorbent moss, redolent root, and then the other... Which one was it? Is it the creepers? I think you're a creeper. Hell yeah, I'm looking at your... I'll watch your whole family eat dinner. It's the... Yeah, creepers. Okay, so creepers drop from basically any of the mobs in there, so just go in there farm. I do recommend doing a farm on Puppetmaster because there is one of the mobs can charm. So I think the goob can charm. So I'll talk about that here in a second. But okay, let's get the creeper. And put it in my inventory. Thanks, pal. Okay, let's get over there. So we're going to warp over to Valkurm. What preparations are made? H. That's the best preparation for my bunghole. TP for my bunghole. Chris, your jokes are terrible. Ouch. All right, so I'm going to go to... I got the book. I'm just going to warp over there. I'm warping. Balkus? Okay. A little bit of high-quality H2O. Where's your chili, Chris? It's midnight, pal. Look at this. I'm recording in the middle of the night. So I'm going to grab some stuff from the book here. I'm going to grab a re-raise, because you know I'm dying. And then I'm going to grab a food. So let's grab... Oh, it's this book. Wrong book, idiot. Let's grab re-raise. Always, always, always have re-raise up. I mean, why not? This has saved me so many times. So I'm going to grab re-raise, and then... Quick trick here, pal. I'm going to use a little bit of sanction action. Go sanction, exclamation point sanction. Get extra food duration. And then we can buy beef from the book. Beef sticks! And that'll be 60 minutes instead of 30. I think it's 59 minutes and 59 seconds, but whatever. Delicious. Okay, I've already got the puppet called in. What am I missing, buddy? Am I missing anything? I think that is all. So we are slash dancer for the invisibility. I'm going to switch my macros around. And then we'll talk about trusts here in a second. Since the auto's going to tank, Clank the tank. Clank's going to be tanking it. We'll probably call in some DPS trusts. Where's this thing? So the Valkurm entrance is like right over here. Once you have the prerequisites done. Oh, there it is. I think you got to beat all 4 cities before you get entrance. So, Sandy... What? Oh, cutscenes. Damn you, Swamfisk. Give me your G-Long staff. So I think you got to beat all 4 cities. So that would be Windy, Sandy, Vastok, and Juno before you can get access. And then you got to be like so far in Chains of Promathia. You have to have Diablos or something. And then you can start doing the Dreamlands. Okay, support jobs unlocked. I did have videos on the channel showing how to solo all of the starter cities, so check out the videos. Okay, we're in here. I'm ready to go. So I'm going to have DPS trusts. I think we're going to call in, since Clank will be tanking. I'm going to call in, let's see. Zeed is great for damage and stuns. I'm going to use this giant plant man. Is it Swamp Thing? Albenzio. So he's like a big monk. We'll call him in. He also does take advantage of, like, the affinities. So, like, if you're a Beastmaster, what is it, like, Amorphs beat Aquarians and beasts beat insects or insectoids. I don't know. Beastmasters help. But anyway, he takes advantage or gets taken advantage of by me. By that system. Okay, so let's see. So we got those 2, and then we'll call in the rest could be healing. So we're going to have a Sylvie, we're going to have a Koopy, and a Corey. Yes. Okay, and then we'll take a look at the map. And, you will need to pick up those pop items to weaken Chris Christie. He's been drinking sodas. So, let me see what I got here. Okay, so let me look at the map. So the markers, yes, go. Okay, so they're all over here on the right side of the map. What is it, like J, 6 and 7. So you can see they all spawn. I think it's like a 15-minute cooldown, but you have the NM tree here. So there's a bunch of other trees around. So when you do grab him, it had that big stupid long name, or whatever it was. Kill it, get that root. The goob will charm, so be careful of that. It's a small radius though, because it like screams. It's like ah, and it's so it will charm you. So if you are using a job, either be on like a range job or a pet job, so you can stand out of. I was stood like back here, and that way I wouldn't get aggro, but it'll charm. And then the mushroom was probably the toughest. So it is one of the fungar. And there's a lot of like other enemies. I think there's undead back here, or am I thinking of something else? But it seemed like it was double attacking and critical attacking really fast. And then it has breath attack, so it does the spores. So like the blinding and the paralyzing spore, and it hit hard. So this guy you want to kill fast, because he will fuck you up. So grab your items, and then we're ready to go. And then the boss pops right by Selbinus. What? Look at my Selbinus. The ladies say they like the small ones. Okay, so I'm going to jig up. Let's start... No, it's fine. I was going to say we can start proccing our like light and solar, or light and fire maneuvers. And we were ready, but we'll just get into it. It should be fine. I'm going to hit this guy with a bunch of stuff. So we will set up maneuvers beforehand. So with the setup, I like to run 2 light, 1 fire. You can alternate your fires out. Because the provoke, I think, for Puppetmaster is every 45 seconds. Okay. So let's get a few maneuvers up here. So here's the pop location. We're going to get up. Oh, I'm on the wrong... Oh, hello. Hello. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do 2 lights. And then I am macroing in a collar and my artifact hands to reduce. If you look at the... look down here, my gear's changing, but you can see I've got the buffoon's collar and then whatever the artifact hands to reduce overload rate. So that'll help with... so we don't overload. I'm overloading! Alright, Torbjorn. Alright, so get a fire up. Okay. right, let's pop it like it's hot, buddy. We'll get the tank on him. Here we go. I'm ready. There it is. Creepies. Okay, make sure you deploy. Ouch, he's hurting me. Okay. And we'll run around. Clank's got this. Maybe he doesn't. He's already dying. Okay. Now we're going to attack so the trusts get on there. I'm going to pop a light. Okay, so now I got to get my items out. We're punching him in the ass. My ass. So we get the fungus. Go, go, fungus ranger. We're going to throw a little bit of Randy Moss at him. Are the Chiefs even... They play the foosball, Ricky Bobby? And then grab him by the root. Alright, gonna hit him with all this stuff. So now he's weakened. You saw the exclamation points. Whee! Zap-a-da-pa-pa-da-wee! Make sure you keep your maneuvers up. So we're doing light, light, fire. See, look at him. Look at the health. Look at the tank man. He's the tank man. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-ba. He's doing it. Look at the health down there. Wow. He's beef. He's a beefcake. I'm just going to beat on him for a little bit. He just provoked. So if you are watching the menu, watching the chat box, I may keep up 3 lights. But watch your... we're doing all right. Okay, and we're going to hit him with a Shijin Spiral for a fusion. Yeah! Nice. So you can skill chain with your tank, or with your auto. So watch for that. This add-on that shows my stuff that I can skill chain with is called Chains. And other than that, I'm just watching. Make sure that Clank is provoking. So 2 light, 1 fire. Activates provoke. And then we're tanking pretty good. I'm watching health here. Putrid Breath might poison him, so you have 2 options. You can use a repair for health or a maintenance for status effects. Alright, we're going to use a... What are we at? We're at 66%. 70. There we go. Okay, nice. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Clank, help! I need an adult. Alright, so I'm tanking. Get him, buddy. Oh, he wants to suck. He's sucking me. So I'm going to turn around. Maybe the auto can take some hate here. Ouch, I'm dying. There we go. So we're going to have to watch our hate a little bit better. He's going down pretty quick. You're going down for real. Chris, why don't you actually have real music instead of just singing? Okay, the budget, our music quality budget isn't as high as you think, boys. Alright, so keeping light. Yeah, I don't even need to use a repair here. Just gonna let Clank do his thing. Look at him, he is a champion. Champion. Punching. I'm punching stuff. And you think I can weapon skill yet? I'm scared. Okay, here we go. We're going to do it. Right there. We're going to create some light magic. Oh, gods. Oh, my God. I mean, I guess if I didn't skill chain with Clank, I wouldn't be taking hate. So that's my fault. Idiot. Putrid Breath. Okay, this is bad news, boys. Don't wipe at 16%. Clank, help me! Save me! He's not provoking. There he goes. Provoke. Koru converted. He's spitting all over me. Haktua on my thing. Oh my god, look at the toofs. Look at them teeths on that boy. He needs a dentist. Stat. You get 2 free cleanings a year. Oh my god, could you... There we go. Okay, so now Clank's back to tanking. I need to not take hate again. Oh, can I finish him here? Ha, let's finish him. Finish him! He's dead. Kapow, boys! Right in the kisser. All right, fellas, pretty easy, pretty nice. So great you say it twice. All right, boys, gonna get out of here with this one. Good video, great success. My wife. All right, boys, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.